What's up? How's everybody doing today? It's Mix It Up Reactions. Another one for you. I'm your host, Joel Hawkins, and this is, as always, my buddy
H. Jones with a voice back. Yeah.
Somewhat.
Mostly. It's like 90%. It's pretty good.
It was pretty funny when you had the crackle voice. So what's up? Make sure, everybody, we are on a series. We're doing Avenged Sevenfold live in the LBC. So right now we're about to do... Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. Swear he just said it.
All right, your host is back. Hey!
Shut it.
Where's the applause? See? Hey! Our host has returned from Google. What did you find?
Google.
What
did I find? Lots of interesting information, Tom. No. Yeah, so we're going to be watching Avenged Sevenfold live in the LBC. And it's the song Seize the Day.
Oh, Seize the Day. Okay, gotcha.
Seize the Day. So let's go ahead and check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to make sure you know when new videos are coming out. Lately with the LBC ones, we're getting blocked like every other day. So we have to wait like 4 days for one to come out. So backlining these was a bad idea.
Yeah.
That was a little violent and aggressive.
Seize the day or die regretting the time you've lost. It's never go without you here. Too many people wake up. I see my vision burn. I feel my memories fade with time. But I'm too young to worry. The streets we travel sea. I beg, don't leave me. I regretted the time you lost. It's empty, go without you here. Too many people to wake your mind. Yeah. Thousands of us existing here. Don't wanna die alone. Long Beach, let me see those hands up high in the air. Silence, you lost me, no chance for one more day. Silence, you lost me, no chance for one more day. Well, I'm stuck here alone, falling away from here, no chance to get back home. I'm stuck here alone, falling away from you, no chance to get back
Well, at least they're on time now with the songs. Okay, so I like the fact that their vocals are so different from each other, but in tune together,
Mhm.
that when they harmonize or even sing the same note or octaves above each other, it's just a perfect layer to create this weird little mini choir feel.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, M Shadows can do his own thing over the top of it and come in and out and like sing with them and sing out and all that stuff. It just gives it an eclectic feel for the vocals. And I love Rev's voice, by the way. He always sounds like he's singing so high. Like I assume that his voice in normal talking is this high, you know? That sounded like SpongeBob. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just, I really like the fact that the vocals are that capability of layering and skill with the harmonizations.
Yeah.
And I like the changes in the arrangement, especially at the end.
I think it was funny for me, like, this is what, maybe the 5th or 6th song
Of the set?
of the LBC? Yeah.
Yeah, a 6th.
6. Okay. I've seen their cover art before when I stocked it back in the day.
Yeah.
I would have never listened to them. Seriously. Just looking at the cover
Because
art.
you think
just,
it's so much more hardcore.
yeah.
Yeah, and
But
it
then,
is
like-
in a way.
But then listening to the song is like, if you just played these songs and I'd never seen that cover art, I probably would have been listening to them way back when I was listening to Sick Puppies and Chevelle and all of them.
It's just funny. It's that whole, well, this is the whole thing. It's kind of that attitude. I had friends who looked like goth death cab type people, like Death Cab for Cutie. Like they were dark individuals, but they were the nicest people in the world. Like I'm talking, like they were the first ones that it was October 1st was wearing like a torn face out. Like they were just that into like horror and dark things. But then they'd be like, "Hey Joel, how you doing today?" "Doing pretty good, buddy. How about you?" "I got so upset last night. My axe that was in my head started coming out improperly. I mean, it was so messed up." Like they're just, it's so easy, you know? So whenever I first heard Bat Country and then I saw the album cover, which had freaking Bat, City of Evil and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, I got to listen to these guys full on. And I heard a lot of punk influence, hard rock, heavy metal, you know, a little bit of deathcore in a way. And just I could feel like that whole thing. Looking at them, they looked like a hard rock band with metal influence, you know, or a heavy metal band with hard rock influence, however, which way you ever want to skin it. But when I heard the musicality and the ability that they had in writing, that above anything, I went, that's impressive. Just, I mean, yes, dynamics are very important when it comes to music, but their ability to arrange these beautiful pieces that almost feel like classical music, but they're not. You know, they're a mix of a little bit of everything. That's the stuff I love, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff I love so much, is like that music that is real. It's raw. It's got a story to tell, or it's got a purpose. It's for entertaining you, but as well as other things. But it's got this ethereal sense of just finality. Like, you know, whatever they're going to put out is going to be what they're feeling at that point in time. It's going to be what part of that life and that emotion and that journey that they're going through. The music's always going to have that, but it's going to have that layered ability. It's going to have that arrangement. It's going to have that explosiveness and playing around on the album. You know, let's do some experimental classical pieces. Like, they're going to do stuff like that. You know, I just always know that, you know, they're going to have something that I'm going to like. And even if I don't like it as much, I'll still respect the hell out of it, because it's talent, you know? I mean, I know you definitely liked it. I could see on your face when you got to the, breakdown mini changes, and like before the solo started, after the solo, I could tell you were like, okay, I like it. Okay, I like that.
I always missed the solo part. Like, not like miss it in a sense that I wish that there were more solos in music, because with everything being electronic, you don't really get solos.
As
you don't
much,
get jam sessions, right? And you have a live band, you say, okay, hey, go ahead.
Play with it. Take it for a walk.
Right.
Yeah,
so, you know, doing jazz in college, and it's kind of like the improv section where the director just like, who else wants to go?
Yeah.
We just hanging out. You want to go? Go. Get up. Go. Okay. You know, and then they'll just walk off. Just,
Yeah.
all right. Crowd's liking it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This song's going to be 10 minutes. Who else? You want it?
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
You know? And with electronic music, you don't get that. Because imagine a guitar solo sounding the exact same every single time.
Yeah.
No matter how much is played. It's like you don't change one note, no dynamics.
Well, I will say this, though. There is a reason. I didn't say you could do anything, dude. Anyways, there's a reason why a good amount of these bands and groups and artists and whatnot do that. Here's the reason why. Because people get upset. A lot of people get upset that whatever you play doesn't sound exactly like the record. And I know a lot of people say, no, that's not true. No, I'm not kidding you how many times I've heard that.
And just because they want to sing along.
Yeah, that's the main reason.
You didn't play the note that I was singing.
Yeah. They want to sing along. They want to know what's familiar. They want to sing to the top of their lungs about what's happening. You can't play with anything too much, because they will get kind of pissed about it, because they don't. Oh, no, I wanted it underdone. I don't know this music. Like, that's why whenever a band plays like some new song, unless it's a poppy cut number that can get people drawn in quickly, they don't like listening to something new all at once, all together. They want to have heard it on the radio multiple times, and then they want to hear you play a live version of it to see if it sounds like that. But that's kind of the way it rolls. And a lot of people say, no, it's not true. Blah, blah, blah. I played music. I know how many people came up to me and talked to me about that. I can't even count how many times I have people go, I like what you did there, but you know, I really wanted to sing with you on that part. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to change it up and do. I know. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable, but I just really wanted to sing that part with you. And I'm like, okay, man, cool.
Like, you could have sang it. We would just been harmonizing.
Yeah, that's why I said that I would have been the world's worst musician, because I'd have been like, I don't care. I'm not here for you.
You paid, see me. And I'm going to change it up.
That's not what that's the opposite of what I mean. I mean, like, literally when I go on stage, I like people, I feed off their energy. That's cool. But I want to play what I want to play, because if I'm bored on stage, you're not going to be happy with it. You're not going to be happy at all. You're going to be upset about it. You're going to be like, well, he looks so bored the entire time. It's because it's boring. I literally, if you think about it, playing live, If you play that way, you are literally a tape recorder. You are a cassette player. You are a CD player. You are an MP3 player. You are Amazon Music. If you're playing exactly like what you did in the CD. So, yeah, I prefer a little change up and alteration. I mean, good God, when I used to go see Incubus, those dudes would have fun. Like 40% of it normal. And then they just go off on tangents, like halfway through songs or extend solos or do this. And I'm like, you guys rock. That's cool, man. It's cool. Now, don't get me wrong. You can fail at that if you suck at improvisation. Because I've seen that more times than I can count, where someone's like, yeah, you guys want us to write a song on stage? Yeah, I've seen that. It's embarrassing. If you don't have that talent, do not try and showcase it if you don't have it. Man, I know you. What do you think? Tommy, play right. Like, I've seen that so many times I can't even count. But yeah. I mean, I love the song. I think it's a good song.
Yeah.
And I think it's
like
a nice
Pyro came up right when he said burn.
Yeah. I think it's a nice mid set number, because the next song, of course, they're going to play is Walk, the cover by Pantera. And we can't do that one, but that is going to get people all jacked up. So this is a perfect lower it down. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's going to get everybody like crunk, you know? Yeah. Which we did see the list, but I've already forgot what's on it. So we'll have to check it out. I want to say, yeah, I have a horrible memory. I'm not kidding. This isn't a joke. Anyways, so don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification to make sure you know when new videos are coming out, because that would be proper. And make sure you check out some of the merch we have in the descriptions. The merch.
Oh, the various merch? That what you're trying to say?
Not various, but
you said verge.
There's a few. Anyways,
I was trying to help
but we have some things over there on, I don't remember what the site's called. The link is in the description below. Teespring. I don't know what they're calling themselves nowadays. Check it out. We got a hoodie, a girl's crop hoodie, a couple t-shirts, which the t-shirts are just logo tees and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Stop trying to show us commercials.
I really want you to see this whiskey.
I really want you to see this Wild Turkey commercial. Come on, guys. You want to see this Wild Turkey commercial. Matthew McConaughey's in it.